Do you ever wake up in the dead of night with your leg twisted in pain? That deep, stabbing cramp that jolts you from sleep and leaves you breathless. For many older adults, it's not just a nuisance. It's a nightly fear. And here's the truth most people don't hear. These cramps are not just part of getting older. They're your muscles crying out for something they're missing. Today, you will discover 3 natural foods that help stop these night cramps before they start, gently, effectively, and without pills. Let's start with a breakfast favorite that does more than fill you up. It protects your nerves. 1. Eggs. You probably think of eggs as just a simple breakfast. But if you're someone who struggles with leg cramps while sleeping, eggs might be one of the most powerful tools you've been missing. Let me explain why. Muscle cramps don't just appear out of nowhere. For many older adults, especially after 60, cramps are a sign of deeper issues like muscle loss, poor nerve function, and vitamin deficiencies that slowly build up over time. That condition has a name: sarcopenia. And here's the twist. Eggs fight it on multiple fronts. First, eggs are one of the richest natural sources of high-quality protein. Just one large egg contains 6 grams of complete protein, all the amino acids your muscles need to repair, rebuild, and function properly. That matters, especially at night, when your body enters recovery mode. When muscles aren't getting the nutrients they need, they misfire. That's when the cramps hit. But that's not all. Egg yolks naturally contain vitamin D, which supports calcium absorption and muscle contraction. Seniors who don't get enough vitamin D are more likely to experience nighttime leg cramps, muscle weakness, and even chronic aches that seem to have no clear cause. While sunlight helps, many older adults spend less time outdoors, which means food sources like eggs become crucial. So here's a question worth asking yourself. When was the last time you had a real breakfast with a full egg, not just the whites? You might be skipping the yolk to avoid cholesterol, but studies now show that eating 6 to 7 eggs per week is safe for most healthy seniors. And for those worried about heart health, using more egg whites or combining eggs with leafy greens and oats can still deliver the same muscle repair benefits without the worry. Still, there's another hidden player in this story: vitamin B12. It plays a direct role in nerve health. Without enough of it, your muscles might get the wrong signals, causing spasms, tingling, and yes, those dreaded cramps. Eggs give you both B12 and choline, a powerful duo that protects your nerves and helps muscles contract smoothly. This is especially important for people taking certain medications like metformin or acid blockers, which can silently drain B12 over time. If you've been waking up with your calves locked in pain or feeling shaky walking down the stairs in the morning, it might not be just old age. It could be your nerves begging for help, and an egg a day might be a gentler fix than you think. Before we move on, I'd love to know, do you already eat eggs regularly, or have you been avoiding them? Drop a comment below. Let's see how many of us grew up fearing the yolk, only to realize it might be the thing saving our legs at night. And now, let's take a closer look at a fruit you've known your whole life, but probably never saw as a muscle protector. Because what it does for your nerves is nothing short of remarkable. Ready? 2. Bananas. Most people think of bananas as just a quick snack, or maybe something you add to cereal. But if you're over 60 and waking up with painful leg cramps, a banana before bed might quietly become one of the most powerful habits you build. Let's break this down. Every muscle movement, from walking across the room to simply stretching in bed, relies on tiny electrical signals. and those signals depend on a delicate balance of electrolytes, especially potassium. When potassium drops too low, a condition called hypokalemia can set in. That's when muscles misfire, nerves short-circuit, and cramps hit hardest, especially at night. Now, one medium banana contains about 420 milligrams of potassium. That's enough to start rebuilding your internal balance. But here's what's often overlooked. Potassium isn't working alone. Bananas also contain magnesium, a mineral many older adults are quietly lacking. It helps muscles relax after they contract. Without enough magnesium, your legs can stay tight, twitchy, and prone to spasms. So how do you know if your body's running low on these minerals? Maybe you've noticed your legs feel tight even when resting. Or you've been drinking more water but still feel like you're missing something. Maybe you're taking medications like blood pressure pills or diuretics that unknowingly flush out these essential minerals. That's where bananas step in, not just as food, but as gentle restoration. And there's more. Bananas also give you vitamin B6, which plays a role in nerve communication and muscle recovery. That means fewer misfires between your brain and muscles, and better rest at night. In fact, a 2018 study found that seniors with low B6 levels experienced more frequent nighttime leg cramps and slower muscle recovery overall. So here's a question. What do you normally eat after dinner? If you've been skipping food altogether, or grabbing something processed and salty, your muscles might be running on empty by the time you sleep. Try replacing that habit with one banana and a glass of water, or coconut water if you prefer. The combination delivers not just hydration, but the electrolyte support your body craves overnight. Now, some seniors worry about sugar. That's valid. Bananas are naturally sweet, but paired with a handful of nuts or a spoonful of chia seeds, they can stabilize your blood sugar while delivering what your nerves and muscles need most. I'd love to know, have you ever tried eating a banana before bed? Did it help? Drop your experience in the comments below. You never know who else might need to hear your story. Up next, let's talk about something crunchy. Not a pill, not a fruit, but something small you can sprinkle into your meals that just might restore your nerves, improve blood flow, and help your legs finally rest. 3. Nuts and seeds. What if the secret to calmer legs at night wasn't in a pill or even a fruit, but in something as small and simple as a handful of nuts? Let's be honest. Most people over 60 don't think of nuts and seeds as medicine. Some even avoid them, thinking they're too fatty or hard to digest. But the truth is, when it comes to fighting muscle cramps, especially the ones that strike while you sleep, these tiny foods pack a punch that's hard to ignore. Here's why. Magnesium. It's one of the most critical minerals your body needs to keep muscles relaxed, nerves steady, and circulation flowing. And yet studies show that a large percentage of older adults don't get enough of it, either because their diet is too limited or because their body simply doesn't absorb it as well anymore. The result? Muscles that stay tight, legs that twitch or seize up at night, nerves that misfire without warning. Sound familiar? Nuts and seeds, especially almonds, pumpkin seeds, cashews, and pistachios, are rich in magnesium and potassium. Just 1 ounce of pumpkin seeds delivers nearly 40% of your daily magnesium needs. That's not just impressive, it's powerful. Because when your body gets the minerals it's been missing, things start to shift. Blood flows better. Muscles recover faster. Cramping slows down. But it's not just about electrolytes. The healthy fats in nuts, especially omega-3s in walnuts and flax seeds, play a major role in reducing inflammation. That means less swelling around nerves, better communication between your brain and muscles, and smoother movement overall. And here's something you might not know. Poor circulation is one of the hidden reasons so many seniors experience leg cramps at night. You lie still, your legs don't get enough blood flow, and suddenly the muscle locks up. Nuts help counter that by supporting vascular health and keeping your blood moving freely, even during rest. So here's a question worth considering. Are nuts already a part of your daily routine, or have you been avoiding them out of habit or worry? If you're concerned about calories, the solution is simple: portion control. A small handful a day, paired with your dinner or as an evening snack, is more than enough to deliver benefits without overdoing it. And if you've ever had digestive issues with nuts, start small. Choose unsalted, dry-roasted varieties. Mix seeds like flax or chia into your yogurt or oatmeal. Your muscles don't need a lot. They just need consistency. If you found relief from cramps by adding nuts or seeds into your meals, share your experience in the comments. What worked for you might be the breakthrough someone else is waiting for. Now let's bring everything together, because what you've just discovered isn't just about food. It's about power. The power to reclaim your nights, protect your body, and sleep in peace again. For years, you might have thought nighttime leg cramps were just something you had to live with, a part of getting older, something to suffer through. But now you know, they're not random. They're your body's quiet way of saying, "I'm missing something. Help me." And the help doesn't have to come from pills, side effects, or expensive treatments. Sometimes it comes from what's already in your kitchen: a soft-boiled egg in the morning, a banana before bed, a handful of pumpkin seeds mixed into your dinner. Small, natural choices that speak the language your muscles understand. The first night you sleep through without waking up in pain, it won't feel like a miracle. It'll feel like coming back to yourself, like finally hearing what your body's been asking for all along. And that's the point. These foods don't just prevent cramps. They give you back something that many people lose with age: control. Over your sleep, over your body, over how you feel when you wake up in the morning. So if this video helped open your eyes, tell us, what change will you make tonight? Will it be the eggs, the banana, the handful of almonds by your chair? Drop a comment below and share your plan. Someone else reading might be where you were just a few nights ago, tired, frustrated, and looking for a place to start. And if you found this helpful, consider subscribing, because your health isn't about fear. It's about knowing what to do, one smart choice at a time.